We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Troy Fautanu, Washington offensive lineman. I'm a huge fan of his game. I think he's a top 10 player in this class. He's going a little bit later in mock drafts, like in that mid to late first round range. I think it has to do with people thinking, he played left tackle at Washington, and I think he's more of a guard at the next level, just due to some like size and length things. His build is more built for a guard, which I do think he could be a left tackle at the next level, but I think he could be like an all-pro level guard. That's like where he shows up his athletic traits, super fun, his explosiveness, body control, balance, ability to recover like on his play is absolutely ridiculous. I also just made this video and I didn't hit record, so I'm making this again, just trying to talk over everything I just did. This video is for everyone. If you're a fan of any fan base, you love the draft, but specifically focusing for the Dolphins, because I'm a Dolphins fan, I think he would be a home run pick, an absolute beast. That's he could come and be the left tackle, replace Armstead, or just be your future left guard and be an absolute beast. But this ability on this play is absolutely ridiculous. He has really good technique. He rarely loses, but when he does, because you're not going to win every rep, but this is something all elite offensive linemen do at the next level. First of all, he shows a little bit of a bait there with his hands. He gets, a little overextended there, slightly out of position. The ability to recover like this and to spin out of it, stay under control. Like he's under control, he's nimble, get back in a spot to now give your quarterback enough time to throw. That stuff is high level. Not many players are doing this. I think when it comes to weaknesses, there's the length, which you move him to the inside. I think play strength is pretty around average. Maybe it's not like elite or anything. It's not terrible either, which he can definitely get away with it with his athleticism and his nuance, his technique. He knows how to beat certain things. And then another thing, he is a little bit older. He's he's 23, so that's a reason why he could go a little bit lower, I think. But I think the Dolphins take him at 21. It's an absolutely great pick, and this stuff, you're just getting an absolute stud. That is not natural for an offensive lineman to be able to do. We have Fautanu again out on the edge, just instantly wins. I love the nuance. As I said, he clearly comes out here with a plan. He gets a one-on-one. He throws a flash. He throws a little bait with his left hand. This is the stuff you want to see. He always mixes it up. He never makes it easy for these edge defenders, which this gets to slow this either will bait the hands of the edge or gets them to slow down. He slows him down, and now once he gets engaged, boom, he's under control, he's squared, he's got a good base, and you can just see the pop in his hands there to put the guy on his back, and he finishes. He also has a little bit of a nasty mentality. I love his work in pass protection. I think his pass protection is amazing. He also is a pretty efficient run blocker, but pass protection is where he really stands out. He has the versatility to play inside, outside. He can also make plays out in space on screens, as you'll see throughout this video. Just a lot of things to like. Another good example here in pass protection. A lot of this video will be within pass protection. Explosive out of his stance. He gets out of that stance very explosive. He can do, he can do vertical sets, jump sets, 45-degree sets, all those types of things. Get engaged, boom. Guys tries to work around the edge. Maybe doesn't get the best precision with his hand placement. Boom, just reset. Get back in your spot. And then being able to anchor, slow this guy down, have him work past the quarterback. He's always under control, even when he's playing a little bit faster and a guy's giving him a little bit more work. He still plays with great balance, body control, which are super important traits for an offensive lineman. I think some of the most important traits. I love this play. Just seeing him look for work here. This guy, is who he's going to block, but he sees that he's dropping a little bit, he stays patient, he's staying square. Look at him. He's always in a football athletic ready position as well. And then boom. Absolutely destroys a defensive lineman, which you love to see. That's a little bit of make these guys not want to pass rush when that's the look they end up getting. I'm flying through this. Usually I make cuts between plays, slow down. I'm like, oh, what was this play again? But I just did this, so we're just going. Another great play. I love his athleticism, his footwork. Look how active his feet are. They're always active. He's mirroring, he's matching these guys off the edge. He tries to work the inside counter. We've seen him win these battles when they try to attack the outside half of him. Maintains a good relationship with this edge defender. He's under control. He has a good base. He's always got that good technical skills. He's got the lower half is good, very flexible in his ankles, which is important. He has that elasticity as you need as an offensive lineman. His athletic traits are just off the charts. And then he's always just bending the knees, not bending at the waist. Good upper half as well with his lean. And now he just matches you with footwork. He has great hand placement, very efficient with all those things. You try to beat him in multiple different ways. It's going to be very tough. Just another really solid rep for Fautanu. Here we get to see him out in space on a screen, which is very fun. You can see that he moves well and can do it in multiple different situations. He does everything with a purpose as well. Like when he's selling stuff, he really sells it, gets down, gets hands on, and then boom, get out. And you can see that change of direction to get out, like that flexibility to stick that foot in the ground and get out like that. That's not normal for an offensive lineman. And then to maintain full speed, take a great angle, and absolutely destroy a DB to help your receiver out in space. And, he even gets up and gets over him because he definitely plays with a little bit of a nasty mentality. Love his hands here too. Got to be able to reset. We saw the ability to recover, but sometimes you don't always need to spin out of it to recover. There's many different ways, different things you can do. Here he gets out, shows that left hand, he gets engaged. Guy has some lower leverage on him, gets extended a little bit too much. So I think due to the length thing for Fautanu, he does a great job. Just boom, this guy long arms him, reset those hands, fight with your hands off of him too. Keep yourself clean. It's another quality work from Fautanu. He does a great job. We'll see this a couple times actually. I'll do this in another play that's just similar to this. Fautanu has multiple moves in his bag. He can snatch and trap right here. Guy gets low with his leverage. He'll do this versus long arms. You'll see. Do this for stuff guys trying to work with speed to power like bull rush. Guy gets super low, starts to lose his balance. Fautanu has a great feel for all of that stuff. He feels exactly what you're trying to do, and then boom, he snatches the guy down. So you're basically swiping with your hands, throw him off balance, and then you're able to win in that way. He can either just win with his great athleticism, mirror and match you, control you at the point of attack with his hands, but he can also beat you if you're throwing out moves within the bag. He has those moves to absolutely counter those things, win in multiple different ways. Love the versatility to his game. Here we get to see him as a run blocker. Most of this video is in pass protection. We got to show some stuff as a run blocker this time, working out in space, like pulling. They're basically running some pin pull stuff with the receivers at the bottom, and you can just see movement skills. Great, gets out of there pretty quickly, takes a good angle. Basically doesn't get the cleanest hit of all time, but the DB is trying to avoid him on purpose, and it allows your running back to get a one-on-one meet the guy within to the end zone. Another really quality rep from Fautanu. This is another snatch technique, this time versus the long arm. Love this. Also, he gets out of his stance here, gets pretty aggressive too, almost jump sets him, and then the guy works the long arm. He gets engaged. Now he tries to, use that long arm, because one arm, they do this because one arm is longer than two. When you can fully extend with one like that, and I think this is where Fautanu can get into trouble with his length, but he has the moves to counter it. He's smart. He snatches down on that elbow of the edge defender, completely takes him to the ground. This is the kind of stuff that you see the elite tackles do at the next level. Now I do think you can put Fautanu in at guard, and he would just be an absolute beast. So if you're a team that can use guard tackle, as the Dolphins for example, if Armstead sticks around, you have Fautanu play left guard his first year. If he's an all-pro at guard, you just leave him there. But if not, you need a guy at tackle. I think he can bump out and still play tackle as a pretty well at the next level. A lot of things he just does very fun. This play is very funny actually. The point is hilarious. So he gets out of his stance here, explosive. He's patient. Guy tries to give him a little move. First of all, note this right hand here. This is like a drag technique. You have your drag hand here to help in case this guy works to your side, so you can help out your left guard. He feels that go away, so now he uses his two hands, and boom, he gets a little pop with his two hands, and it just gets this guy to off balance, turn around, and Fautanu gets a little cocky and points at him, which I think is absolutely hilarious. I love to see that out of the offensive lineman. Boom, nice down block here from Fautanu. Get down on this guy who's head up with the guard, attacking that lower half. You can see the leverage, now leg drive, and he's super low right here. And for him to maintain that and get that extension, you can see he is flexible. That stuff is not easy to maintain your power, especially when you get off the ball that low on a guy, and he's losing his balance, and you're able to just finish, help create that movement within the running game. And then last play that we're going to break down here for Fautanu, another play out in space on a screen. He just does a great job. I love the sell that he does on these. He does everything with a purpose. He just gets out of his stance and really sells boom, instantly. There's no key to the defense that he's going to get out of the screen right away, because he does it with a sense of urgency, which I think is very, very nice. And then he gets out in space, adjusts his angle. We've seen him go on other plays out in space. He was just moving super fast and slow down. He sees this guy start to get down quickly, so he adjusts that angle, starts to slow it down, play patient, which I like to see. Play at multiple different speeds. That's how it is at playing this game. You can't just be playing at one speed the entire time. Then squares him up, gets hands on. That's really, really good work from Fautanu. A lot of things to like with him, especially in pass protection, but I like his work as screens. I think he's a quality run blocker as well. But yeah, just the athletic traits really stand out. Not too many weaknesses. Like his weaknesses, I don't think are major by like any means, and he gets the job done. So yeah, I think you draft him. You're getting a guy that's just a quality player who's gonna have like a solid 10-year career at like either guard, tackle, maybe playing some both throughout his career. But yeah, Troy Fautanu, I'm a huge fan. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I recorded this time, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.